on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy.
We are north of the border in Toronto in the north between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Line toward the alley in left center. But Indians starting lineup, Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He won the Silver Slugger last year at third base. You look at that position, and man, there are some great hitters, but he was right at the top.
Striding in for the Indians, number 35. He'll take his first hacks here. Sale gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Bases are empty, one man out. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Cleveland nothing. Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Trevor Bauer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins. Former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself. Good fastball. And he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the 4-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95
Leading
to
off
97.
for the Red
His
Sox,
curveball, though, might
the
be
right
his
fielder,
out pitch. It's a 12 to 6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field. Then he took one to right field. Then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's gone 2 for 6. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bowers moves over. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. J.D. Martinez would be next. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis.
Leading off for the Indians, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 8 hits in 21 at-bats. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Jake Bauer.
Here now is Jake Bowers. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dad. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Roberto Perez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Base hit into right center. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Greg Allen is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ramirez, the runner at third. Bowers at second. Perez at first with no outs. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Sale sets. Here it comes on 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Coming to the plate now, Jordan Luplow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here. One man out. On a rope to the second baseman.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0-1 the count. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. The 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
The payoff pitch down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. Betts is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's J.D. Martinez. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's a .391 hitter. He also has 1 home run.
J.D.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. One out, nobody on. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box, number 35. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 35.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Second baseman.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Right side hit hard. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. The 1-0 is a swinging strike on the fastball.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Santana over at second. Kipnis on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in, Jake Bauers. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. It looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. A 1 pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Got him with a good high fastball there.
Now
Danny,
batting,
we see a lot of that pitch in
designated
strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cleveland's out in front, 3-0. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch fastball, that's 1-0. Two balls and a strike to count. Grounder down the line at third. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, number 23, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And a glove flip for 1 to Santana to get the double play.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Jackie.
We don't get to see the glove toss enough, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's 1 for 4. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Fastball well outside.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Cleveland.
Settling in now, Jordan Luplow hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is...
Oh, and a good effort there to knock it down.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, number 35.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Digging in, number 35, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Carlos Santana, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Sale sets. Here he comes 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Santana waiting on a 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Looped out toward third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The batter, number 22.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw was just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for one on to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Toronto after this. Here's Mookie Betts. He went down swinging to start the home first.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Digging in now, Rafael Devers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bowers will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Betts, base runner at first with 1 out. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
No offer on that one. 2 balls.
An element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Lifted in the air out to left. Bowers moves over. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the stretch, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now that's popped up. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Indians 3 and the Red Sox 1. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 10, Jake.
1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And Jake Bauers comes to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Sales ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the
All
Red
right,
Sox,
thanks, Heidi.
the catcher, Christian Vázquez.
First delivery to him on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, number 23. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Matt Barnes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Matt.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Greg Allen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Greg Allen.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Striding in once again, Jordan Luplow. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, number 35, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bouncer to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt here, throw to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's set. The 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Three and 1. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And there's ball 1. Ripped down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's 6-1.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Ready once again, Jake Bauers. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
3 runs already home here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Indians on top, 6-1. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. Hey now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Bradley gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Devers.
Now batting, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100.
Right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and it's fouled away. Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Marcus Walden is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
So coming to the plate, Roberto Perez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Perez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Walden, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled off. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Greg Allen. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
So striding forward now, Jordan Luplow. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Pitch popped up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Up next for Cleveland.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Benintendi has it in his sights. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 35.
Ready for another chance. Number 35. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Perez on second. Allen at first. 2 out in the inning. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Oliver Perez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted.
And that
when a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The look by Perez, now the pitch. In there, 1-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Runners on first with one down. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 23. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Red Sox leave 1. They trail 6-1. Striding into the box, Carlos Santana. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Carlos Santana.
Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home is off the plate, up and away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jason Kipnis. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Hit sharply on the ground in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 6-1. Tyler Olson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Tyler Olson.
So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Taken high and deep to right. Luplow facing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in, Jake Bauers. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Jake Bauers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Bradley, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Greg Allen. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
the right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Digging in once again, Jordan Luplow, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Still 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head for that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. Popped him up. Number 23 shading to his right, and that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Indians 6 and the Red Sox 1. Nick Goody, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 44, Nick Goody.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Xander
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. Lindor ranges to his right. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A 1-1. Popped straight up. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Christian Vasquez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Skied down the left field line. Bowers on the move, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-1 the final tally today. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Trevor Bauer is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Bauer. The loss goes to Chris Sale. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I got that Greek love in the streets of my blood.